How you doing?
Doing all right. How's your day been?
Good.
All the way up from North Carolina,
yes,
man.
sir. 4-hour drive. We're here.
All right.
We're here.
Get it going, man.
Can't ask for the weather to be any better. This is nice.
Heck yeah. You driving today?
Sam Beatty's car.
Sam Beatty's
yeah.
car.
Looking forward to it, man. Fell in love with it when we came up for the banquet. So
heck yeah.
getting ready to get some laps today.
Hold on. No pictures of my gut and my big red head.
Man, you didn't tell me you were a driver too.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to be your shadow for a little bit today.
All right.
Not the whole time. I'm not going to bother you too much.
All right.
I'm here with Burt Myers. He was the keynote speaker at the banquet. Professional race car driver. Happy to be here at Dominion Raceway. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel.
Yeah,
that was great. 6 or 7 times last year. We make a lot of work. Yeah. All right, that's great.
We weren't able to make practice Saturday, so we don't pay at least get some track time.
That's a good time to do. Oh, and look at the weather. I mean, it gives cold Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunny or no?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm Steve. How you doing, Zach?
This year I ain't seen a racetrack yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Got a brand new motor. Everything going there.
Oh, man.
That's a cheated up motor, I guarantee it.
Pull it down. I want you to pull it down. I swear, dude.
Your fastest lap time around this track?
Got no idea. Never been here.
This is your first time?
Yeah,
Awesome.
first time, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
How many times a year do you race?
A year?
Yeah. Because I know you
Anywhere
like travel too.
Yeah, well, I run Bowman Gray weekly, but then before Bowman Gray and after Bowman Gray, I'll do, and we'll start, our first race is March 21st, and then we'll run through about mid-November. So anywhere from, I'd say anywhere from 30, 40, sometimes 50 races a year. So yeah,
that's a lot of tires, man.
I know, right?
That's a lot of tires.
His dad started when he was 16 years old, and every year, you can tell me about the NASCAR award again.
My grandpa Billy and his brother Bobby's were pioneers of NASCAR. They raced early 50s. My grandpa, or actually let me back up, my uncle, great uncle Bobby, got killed at Darlington in 1957 in one of Lee Petty's cars. And roughly 6 months later at Bowman Gray, my grandpa was leading the race on the white flag lap and drifted off the track and died of a heart attack. So they actually died within 6 months of each other.
Well, same way.
But like I said, they were pioneers of the sport. NASCAR has an award every year in their honor, in their memory, called the Myers Brothers Award. It's presented to a company, organization, or individual that contributes the most to Cup racing. So past winners have been, Earnhardt, T. Wayne Robertson, Darrell Waltrip won it this past year. So it's pretty prestigious, and it's an honor to be a part of that. But to carry on, my dad started racing the day he turned 16. I started when I was 17. My brother started, I think, when he was 18. And me and my brother race to this day. So it's a family affair. It always has been. It's not a hobby for us. It's more of a lifestyle.
Was your brother racing the same class as you?
Yeah, me and my brother. I started in 4-cylinder. I ran one season of 4-cylinder, and I went right to the modified division. My brother ran about 3 years in the street stock division, which is an inline 6-cylinder class, and then he went to modified. So we're both in modifieds now. We both race against each other every weekend. So it's pretty interesting. I own
who's faster?
Oh, yeah.
well,
what's happening, Joel?
We don't want to get into all that.
All right.
I tell my brother, if you don't think you're the best, nobody else will either.
Yeah.
I think God's given me the ability to drive a race car, and I just try to do the best I can with it. But
now, is he younger or older?
He's 3 years younger than I am. Yeah.
And so part of this, like I said, like we come to fresh eyes and everything. There will be like people who tune in to watch who get interested in this stuff, but like maybe they don't know like more about it too.
Right.
So, it's good that you're like so open to talking about like basic things in your family and like where you come from too, because people who know the sport might know this stuff, but other people might not.
Right. Well, it's the thing about short track NASCAR racing versus what we call big time NASCAR racing, the Cup Series, Xfinity, and that stuff, is I think most of America can relate to us. We're ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Most of us you know, we spend what money we do have on race cars. A lot of people have this conception if you have race cars means you have a lot of money. That's the reason we don't have a lot of money, is because this is what we do. Racing is just what we do. And maybe a good analogy to some people might be like having a boat. You put all your time and all your money into this boat, the enjoyment you get is right in on the weekend. If you can do that and still pay your bills, it's a win-win. And in my lifestyle, at my level, that's kind of where I'm at. If I can race and enjoy it and it be a part of our family and a part of what we do, and we still pay our bills at the same time, then we're happy. So we're not trying to get rich doing what we do. Of course, it'd be nice. If it happens, it'd be nice. But really and truly, it's just a passion that we've always had. I never said if I race, I always said when I race. It's just something I knew I was going to do, and then my brothers come along too. So it's just what we do. I encourage people, if you're going to follow that footstep, make sure you have a good sponsor to go along with you. And of course, I do have some great sponsors that have come along and supported me for years. And I'm fortunate enough that I can do this for a living. I catch a lot of flack from it, but I take my son to school, I go to the race shop, I pick my son up from school, and I come home and I do dishes or laundry, and we do homework. My wife is the manager at a bank. She comes home, we have supper. We just it's a family affair, and people give me a hard time about, they call me a house husband or whatever you want to call me. But you know what? If I get to race for a living, and that's what I have to do to race for a living, I can't imagine anybody wouldn't want to trade with me. So God's blessed me tremendously, and I'm just, like I say, I'm living the dream, I guess you could say. People outside looking in think we're crazy. You can't believe you're spending the kind of money you do just to race. But I think that shows the passion that we have and the loyalty that we have for a sport that my family has grown up in. So they say it's worse than drugs because there's rehab for drugs. There's rehab for drugs. There's no rehab for racing. Once you're bitten by that racing bug, and once you have that addiction, you can't shake it. You really can't. It's a feeling that you just can't imagine. And winning is great. Winning is awesome when you get out and you celebrate with the fans and that kind of stuff in your family. But to me, just days like today, just to get in the car and to be able to drive, and especially in Sam's car in a new experience, a new racetrack, a new environment. I'm 44. Somebody called me a veteran the other day, and I said, I'm not a veteran, but I'm thinking about it. I started racing when I was 17 years old, so I guess technically I am a veteran now. But for an experience like this, to come up here and to be able to do something like this is what I live for. This is why I do it.
Right there.
They're coming over here now?
No, we're going to shake that car down. I'll be on the track right now.
How's it going, Sergio?
What's up? How's it going?
Doing all right.
Glad to be out here testing, shaking this thing down. First time we've had this on track, so haven't even felt it yet, but pumped to get out here and try it out. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
Number 32, modified. We pumped here just to test and see what we got for the upcoming year. We ran up here about 6 or 7 times last year throughout the season just to make a run of it. But yeah, it'll be our primary track again for this year, and we'll see where we'll go from there.
What's different about this car than last year?
We just had Stacy work on a fair amount over the off season for us and just change things, try different things that we didn't have knowledge about. So we'll give it a try. So far, so good. Keep improving.
Feeling all right? Yeah.
That was our last run for the day, so we're checking everything, loading up, and going back to the house.
Good stuff, man. Well, I got you on that last lap, so.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing, bud?
Hey, it's almost the same thing where you race.
Sometimes.
Alright, so Burt just got in the car. Mr. Myers is in the car now. Should be pretty good. Gonna take it for a spin.
All right. Go ahead, shake it down. Clean your tires off it.
Rolling around the track, boy. He's out here killing it today.
What'd you think?
That's fun. These cars are so much different than what I'm used to. I catch myself in these cars trying to overdrive them sometimes, so I have to make myself back up because in a modified you can really punish it. But that was a lot of fun, man.
1602, 1603.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Hey, for day.
No horsepower, right?
Well, it's, yeah, but you know, compared to what I'm used to, but with the feel of these cars, with the full body and all, you don't feel it like you do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not so much
feel
that
like you're flying in a modified.
Well, not what I was going to say. In these cars, when I'm used to everything being open, in this car, it feels like you're going. Feels like you got power.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Just because of my surroundings.
What's horsepower on your modified?
620.
Right. See, these only 480, 490.
Yeah.
And plus they weigh 3,100 pounds.
Right. You got me. You got me about 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let you go at 1590 with these tires once I put them on.
Really?
Yes. First time out, you got a good handle on the car, especially up here.
Down here is really good.
Yeah, you
right
can-
here, I catch myself wanting to get in it before I'm ready.
Ready? Yeah.
And then when I did, I'd have to pepper it.
I could hear the
and then I'd get that hump, and it would want to get up
yeah,
to the feet.
they got a big sewer line coming across the track,
Okay.
and you go over that hump right there,